this video. Remember, political face-off continues on the issue, and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar is speaking on this issue in the Parliament at the moment.
Role to play in enhancing its quality. Sir, the House would also share the view of the government that it is in our collective interest to encourage legal mobility and discourage illegal movement. In fact, illegal mobility and migration has many other associated activities also of an illegal nature. Moreover, those of our citizens who have been inveigled into illegal movement themselves become prey to other crimes. They are trapped into both moving and working under inhumane conditions. Members are aware that unfortunately there have even been fatalities in the course of such illegal migration. Those who have returned have also testified to their harrowing experiences. Mr. Chairman, sir, it is the obligation of all countries to take back their nationals if they are found to be living illegally abroad. This is naturally subject to an unambiguous verification of their nationality. This is not a policy applicable to any specific country, nor indeed one only practiced by India. It is a general accepted principle in international relations. Sir, honorable members would be aware that the process of deportation is not a new one. I repeat, not a new one, and has been ongoing for several years. I would like to share with the House details of deportation from the United States since 2009. Their numbers, years-wise, as available with our law enforcement authorities, is as follows. 2009, number of deportees 734. 2010, 799. 2011, 597. 2012, 530. 2013, 515. 2014, 591. 2015, 708. 2016, 1303. 2017, 1024. 2018, 1180. 2019, 2042. 2020, 1889. 2021, 805. 2022, 862. 2023, 617. 2024, 1368. 2025, 104. Sir, deportations by the U.S. are organized and executed by the Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE authorities. The standard operating procedure for deportation by aircraft used by ICE, that is effective from 2012. I repeat, that is effective from 2012, provides for the use of restraints. However, we have been informed by ICE that women and children are not restrained. Further, the needs of deportees, including during transit, related to food and other necessities, including possible medical emergencies, are attended to. During toilet breaks, deportees are temporarily unrestrained if needed in that regard. This is applicable to chartered civilian aircraft as well as military aircraft. There has been no change, I repeat, no change from past procedure for the flight undertaken by the U.S. on 5 February 2025. Honorable Chairman, sir, we are, of course, engaging the U.S. government to ensure that the returning deportees are not mistreated in any manner during the flight. At the same time, the House will appreciate that our focus should be on crackdown, strong crackdown on the illegal migration industry, while taking steps to ease visas for the legitimate traveler. On the basis of information provided by returning deportees about the agents and others involved, law enforcement agencies will take necessary preventive and exemplary actions. I thank you.
One second. Please take your seat. Honorable members, take your seat. Will you take your seat? The House has to be run on some rules.
Yes, sir.
Your leaders are aware of it.
Sir, I am aware of this.
Please take your seat. Your party has not given your name. Honorable members, under Rule 251, a statement may be made by a minister on a matter of public importance with the consent of the chairman, but no question shall be asked at the time of the statement is made. 1 second. Have some patience. Don't jump the gun. My permission was taken by the Honorable External Affairs Minister to make the statement today. There was a request from the leader of the opposition, and that was agreed by the Parliamentary Affairs Minister and leader of the House, that looking to the public sentiment and need for clarity, some brief interventions may be allowed. I examined the request that came from both sides, and I took the call that I'll be making a departure that will not graduate to a precedent, and I would urge the members whose names have come to me to make brief interventions up to 3 minutes. I call upon Shri Randeep Singh Surjewala. 3 minutes.
शुक्रिया सभापति जी। मौजूदा विषय जो विदेश मंत्री जी ने उठाया, आज राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर भारत मां का सीना 140 करोड़ भारतीयों का सीना छलनी है। सपने जमी पर, हाथ में हथकड़ी, पांव में जंजीर, स्वाभिमान जो है वो धूमिल होता हुआ। सर, 4 सिंपल क्लैरिफिकेशन माननीय विदेश मंत्री जी से हैं। पहली, क्या सरकार जानती है कि 5 फरवरी को 104 भारतीयों को हाथ में हथकड़ी और पांव में जंजीरें लगाकर, जहां 19 महिलाएं भी शामिल थी, 40 घंटे की यात्रा जिसमें एक टॉयलेट, इस अमानवीय तरीके से उनको जबरन भारत भेजा गया और सरकार चुप्पी साधे रही? क्या सरकार जानती है कि 7,25,000 ऐसे भारतीय हैं जिनको अमेरिका इसी प्रकार से वहां से निकालने की तैयारी कर रहा है? क्या ये व्यवहार एक आतंकवादी या उग्रवादी का व्यवहार है भारतीयों से, या एक मानवीय व्यवहार है? इस पर क्या सरकार टिप्पणी करेगी? दूसरी क्लैरिफिकेशन, सर, कितने हजार और भारतीय हैं? हमने वो तो देखे जो हथकड़ी और जंजीरों में बंधकर आए, हमारे भाई बहन और बच्चे, पर कितने हजार ऐसे भारतीय हैं 7,25,000 में से जिन्हें अमेरिका ने डिटेंशन सेंटर में इसी अमानवीय तरीके से बंद कर रखा है, और उनके क्या हालात हैं और क्या उनको आपने काउंसलर एक्सेस दिया है? तीसरी क्लैरिफिकेशन, सर, क्या अब की बार ट्रंप सरकार नमस्ते ट्रंप पर 100 करोड़ रुपया खर्च करने वाली, उनके गले पड़ने वाली सरकार ये समझती है कि ये सब 7,25,000 भारतीय इसलिए गए कि 2 करोड़ रोजगार बार बार हर साल देने का वादा करने वाली सरकार न रोटी दे पाई, न अच्छी जिंदगी दे पाई, और मजबूरन पत्नी के गहने रहन करके 1-1 एकड़ जमीन बेचकर, अपना मकान गिरवी रखकर ये लोग वहां गए। अब इनके बारे में सरकार क्या करेगी? चौथी क्लैरिफिकेशन, सर, I'll close it then.
Thank you.
क्या सर, ओनली लास्ट क्लैरिफिकेशन, जब कोलंबिया जैसा छोटा सा मुल्क और उनकी राष्ट्रपति लाल आंख दिखाकर अमेरिका को अब उनके नागरिकों को बेइज्जत और अपमानित करने के बारे में उनको सही मार्ग दिखा सकता है तो आप क्यों नहीं? क्योंकि तब जब 1993 में जब हमारे एक डिप्लोमेट के साथ, सर एक लाइन सर, वन लाइन,
You made your point.
Sir, one line.
Sorry.
With due regard. Sir, just one line.
1 second. I made a departure.
Yes.
Believing in everybody's commitment.
Sir, I defer to everything.
Sir,
no, just
nothing,
one line.
No. No. Sri Tirutishwa. I will not. Please, take your seat. You have never done. For a change, obey the chair. Please, for a change. It will be the first of the kind from Sri Tirutishwa. Please. Tirutiji, nothing is going on record. Sri Tiruchi Sharma. Sri Tirutishwa.
Thank you, Chairman, sir.
What is this? You are a senior man and still doing it. Can there be a more abuse of a privilege extended?
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Sir, thank you.
Sri Tirutishwa.
Sir, it is not.
Sir, it is intervention.
At anyone.
The honorable member has misunderstood. It is intervention. Please go ahead. I said I allowed interventions. He can ask. Please go ahead.
Chairman, sir, I said it is not pointing fingers at anyone. Just we need some clarifications. We accept that what the External Affairs Minister told, that it is an ongoing process. The deportation of illegal migrants have been happening. But what we have heard now is that the way they have been sent is not in a proper manner. I would like to know whether Indian embassy has been contacted by the U.S. government and have given information that this number of people are going to be deported. And in that case, what was the reaction? And what we hear through media is that these people were handcuffed, they were ill-treated, stranded for more than 14 hours, and it is totally inhuman that nobody will admit, whether the government or us or any human. So they are all Indians. First of all, the deportation should happen in a proper manner. Why it should be an Air Force flight where there will be less comforts, we know very well, and what steps our government has taken, if at all it has been informed, to deport them. How many women were there? How many children were there? And after they have reached India, whether the government has reached out to them to know their experience and have tried to address what has happened, and if anything to be contacted to be with the U.S. government, what are the plans you have? Thank you very much.
Shri Saket Gokhale.
Thank you very much, sir. So I very carefully listened to the Honourable Minister's statement. What baffles me is that the Minister seemed more focused on defending the U.S. deportation policies than the interest of our own citizens. So one thing that stood out in the Honourable Minister's statement is that from the year 2016, the number of deportations of Indians have doubled. 2016, we know which government was in power, that government continues to still be in power. According to a survey by Pew Research Center, sir, 2011, there were 4,25,000 undocumented Indian migrants in the US. In 2021, that number's gone up by 70% to 7,25,000. Sir, the US is just one part of it. Prime Minister Modi personally requested the Russian President, Mr. Putin, but there are still Indians who are being forced to serve in the Russian army. They are dying on the borders of Ukraine. They have still not been repatriated to India despite PM Modi's request. I have some very pointed questions, so I'm going to keep it short. So as the first we talk, and we hear in this house almost every minister, every member when they speak from the treasury benches, we are the world's 5th largest economy. We are soon going to be 3rd largest. We are a Vishwaguru. Sir, as a Vishwaguru, I'm asking through you, sir, as a Vishwaguru, are citizens being shackled in chains, their legs being shackled together, being handcuffed, when countries like Colombia, which don't even figure in the top 10, can send an aircraft and bring their citizens back with dignity? What stops our government from sending one aircraft? We don't have a shortage of it.
Thank you.
What stops? No, so I have just one. You said 3 minutes, sir. That's all I'm requesting. So why have we not been able to ensure a dignified and humane repatriation of our citizens is number one. And number two, sir, the Honorable Minister made a very important point about undocumented migrants facing a lot of risk. The migrants have gone to the US, have gone through the Darien Gap, through the northern border. Many of them are frozen and died on the northern border as well. So the question is, what process does the ministry have? Because clearly there's economic distress. They're running away from the country for search of better opportunities. What processes do we have? Be it Cambodia, Indians are trapped, made to work in call centers, in the US. So how is the ministry, beyond protector of immigrants, which doesn't do much, how is the ministry ensuring that so many Indian citizens don't have to risk their lives to run away from a failing economy and go to other countries illegally, sir? Thank you.
Honorable members, before I call Sanjay Singh, I would urge you that comprehensively issues have been raised by Randeep Singh Surjewala, Tiruchi ji, and Saket also. Avoid repetition. Shri Sanjay Singh.
धन्यवाद मान्यवर। भारत दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र है सर, और प्रधानमंत्री जी बार बार अमेरिका से अपनी दोस्ती और रिश्तों को लेके बखान करते हैं। मैं बड़ी विनम्रतापूर्वक आपके माध्यम से पूछना चाहता हूं विदेश मंत्री जी से कि हाथ में हथकड़ी, पैरों में बेड़ी डालकर
रणदीप कह चुके
सर अमानवीय तरीके से उनको भारत लाया गया। मैं अगला सवाल तो पूछ, सर सवाल तो सुन,
एक सेकंड, आई वुड अर्ज द मेंबर्स,
सर सवाल तो सुन लीजिए,
ऑलरेडी मेड दैट पॉइंट,
आगे का तो सुन लीजिए।
ओके, गो अहेड।
लाया गया और लाने के बाद भारत की धरती पर जब उतर गए तो आप भी उनको सम्मान देने के लिए तैयार नहीं। हरियाणा के कैदी वैन में हमारे नागरिकों को ले जाया गया, कैदी वैन में सर, अपनी धरती पे।
पूछिए,
छोड़ दीजिए क्या अमेरिका ने जो किया उसके साथ तो आप खड़े ही हैं, उसको तो आप बखान कर रहे हैं। हमारी धरती पे उनके साथ कैदी वैन में उनको लाया गया।